Crash Bandicoot!
Okay, sounds good. I think he clicked off of me.
You have to click back on the game more.
Oh yeah. Well, can we use the title screen?
We could, but I'm just gonna use any turn. Keep going, keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just testing the audio real quick. I was supposed to get some pizza before this run, but it's a shame. The run started before the pizza got here, so I'm gonna get done quick so I can eat. Okay, I gotta talk some more apparently. I'm just gonna keep talking. I can't see chat right now, but I hope you're all having a good day. Not sure what else I can talk about. I wish I could see chat, that would make this a lot easier. I don't have my phone on me either. Well, this is a shame. You can see me too, huh? I forgot. Hi. How are you? I wish I could play, but don't have control, unfortunately, at the moment. Oh yeah, I hope you have a save file with stuff unlocked.
Whatever the same file is on, it's only doing something, or is it?
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Practicing Stormy. Stormy is not do it.
I'm not playing Stormy. I'm terrible at Stormy.
Let us know when you're ready.
Okay. Just wanna make sure I still got this down. I'll explain this when I do it again in the actual run. Oh God. Okay. Alright, this is what we're practicing. Sometimes he throws the third one really high, so I risked that. Heath actually threw it low, which is actually better RNG, but I needed to wait. Just want to make sure I have the timing down for the last part. Nintendo just trolled the hell out of me. He clicked off. Alright. Right when I was about to practice I was about to practice it finally. I'm just gonna get to the other part, I'm not gonna risk. Whatever. That's what happened in my PB. Twice. Okay, that works. Right, hopefully Nintendo doesn't troll me this time. I jumped early. Okay, that's fine though. I know when to jump.
Is it working okay?
Yeah, it's going good.
Cool.
So I think we're good to start if you want.
Alright.
I'll just risk it all.
So get back to the title screen, get back over it. We'll set everything up on our end, and then we'll give us a countdown and we'll hit enter. Or
Okay.
actually, we'll just hit enter anyway.
Yeah, because you're starting it, yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Just be super careful, back away from the keyboard.
Oh yeah. I haven't played this in a bit. I forgot I have to skip a cutscene here. Oh boy. I'm gonna wait a bit to start explaining stuff, because I'm rusty, so I want to make sure I actually play okay. I'm just jumping a lot because it's faster, especially on this ground. I'm also getting as many crates as I can that aren't out of the way, because at the end they'll all fall in my head. It takes a while. Also getting mask form here after getting 3 masks, and Crash just runs way faster, since there's no other move tech in the game, unfortunately. Hugging turns. This strat I'm supposed to do there with the turtle where it snipes both those boxes, but... And I missed that box, but it's okay. That was pretty good in Sandy Beach. Yeah, this game doesn't really have any actual move tech to it, so it's all about cutting corners as best you can and just having the best movement you can. And then here and there are some specific strats to go for, but there's no move tech like in the original. A lot of Island 1 is just getting the 3rd mask and running through everything, so not a lot of interesting stuff, unfortunately. This one I can actually go as slow as I want to, because I'll explain it when I get there. But I can just mess around here as slow as I want, basically. Because I'd have to wait for it to run out before I grab that one, unfortunately. They don't reset automatically like in the original games. So I'm just hugging turns. I'm trying to do the shortest jumps I can, because when I'm in the air, I'm not getting I'm not getting any speed actually out of the mask form, so I want to be on the ground as much as I can. I slipped off something there, so I ate my jump, but it's okay. Alright. Alright. Trying to tell these load screens are better or worse than my computer. It seems about the same. So we should be good on the estimate. There's the first like 2D sort of level. Whoops. So this is the first level I'm using D-pad on instead of analog stick. I switch between the two a decent amount. Alright, hopefully I don't mess this up. You can get like stuck inside of that log if you go a little too fast, and it's really annoying, but it didn't, thankfully. Yeah, like I said, there's just a lot of getting this mask form for Island 1. It's not super interesting until you need a fortress, really. The first interesting level. Meant to jump there. So I can get here, potentially, yeah. You can make it on top of that spike, but it's really, really hard to get. Okay. It's a pretty boring level. As long as I don't die in Rolling Stones, we'll be doing better than Cam's SGDQ run. So once we get there, we'll see. I wish I could see chat. I don't know who's there, but I hope Cam's there. I missed a box in there, but it's actually okay, because you actually want to miss a box. But I forgot to skip the very first one, so that's fine actually. I'm all jittery right now because I just drank an energy drink. So if I'm shaking, I promise that's why. I'm not nervous. I'm just jittery. So yeah, missing one box there is better than skipping the gem, just barely. It's just slightly faster to have one box fall on you. I don't die here. That'd be embarrassing. God damn it. I always die to that jump when I'm rusty. I'm gonna skip that crate. Make sure it doesn't happen again. There we go. It's pretty precise, but it's not that precise. I'm just rusty and I always miss that first try. It's been a while. Probably what I should have practiced when I was playing earlier instead of Rio. Well, now my run's worse than Cam's. I died earlier. So I'm just jumping off these leaves that are moving as soon as I can instead of riding them for a long time. And then here, the very last leaf in the level, it doesn't start until you pass a certain point. So right here I'm going to jump out and back just to get that leaf right here started a little earlier. Just lets you get over here just a little bit quicker. Almost died right there. Alright, Papu's pretty lame, but you can jump on him immediately, which most people don't realize. It saves a lot of time. And then there's a lot of just jumping on him as soon as you can. It's really common to jump on him early though and bounce off. So at least I didn't do that. And then you want to stand in the middle of him, so there's a whole animation of Crash jumping to land on his belly, so if you're just already in him, it's super quick. Well, that's the first boss. There's a thing I do at the very beginning of this level where I go to the right of some rollers. And I'm probably going to mess it up. Let's check out all those. Right here. Hey, we got it. Okay. That's actually really hard to do. And it barely saves any time. That was close. Alright, now we're just back to mass form and running. Hey, one thing that's different compared to the originals is even if you're in mask form like this, if you run into a roller, you'll get bounced, similar as if you took damage. So it's really nice in this game that you just can run straight through these things like they're nothing. I feel like I forgot to do something there, but okay, it's fine. But yeah, I'm running on some scenery on the sides, obviously. It just has a hitbox you can stand on, so it's right here. I'll do another one. And since you're in mass form, you want to be running the whole time instead of jumping, so if it saves you a jump or two, it's worth doing. There's a few more you can do. I just don't like to do them because you can slip off a lot easier on those ones. A lot of crates here. Oh, the pizza just got here, and I don't get to eat any. They're all over there eating. Alright, this is Hog Wild. It's the only level that we have to play where you ride this hog. And again, jumping is faster. You can also do this thing where you get a animation like that. Or I guess a lack of animation, actually. And that saves you a tiny bit of time every time you get one of those. See, I'm also going to try to skip only one crate here, because there's no way to avoid the gem. So you definitely don't want to get the gem, and then you don't want that many crates to fall on you, so you just skip one. Which... I skip that one, so I can go to the left of that guy and hug the turn a little better. And then here I can go to the left of this guy and still grab that one real quick. And the rest is easy going. On console, I'll point it out when I get to it. It's right after this hog. On the console versions, getting over this hog right here is really, really hard, but on PC it's super simple. I actually almost died right there, but it's super simple. No, I'm good. They're offering to feed me pizza while I play, but I'm good. It's not happening. Alright, put a 1 in chat if you want them to feed me pizza. I don't think anyone's looking at chat, though, to know if you're putting a 1 in chat. But oh, wait, shit. This is a native fortress. There's a lot to it. I'm probably not going to talk. Okay, well I already messed up the entire level, so... Okay, I messed it up way worse. Well, it's fine. We can still do a pretty good native fortress cycle. It's like a race from the very get-go. I can go under here and not get hit on PC. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. I actually don't know what cycle I can catch at this point. Jump over that fire, thankfully. Have to wait on this. Okay, I think I know where I am. Okay. You jump right into that as soon as you can. You get to make it past all of these without waiting, even this one. But you have to wait on this fire since I messed up earlier. And if I had that mask, I would damage abuse through that spike, but I messed up. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I should grab this mask or not, technically. I'm gonna grab it. I feel like I'm supposed to. Wow. You want to cut these as short as you can, so it's... Oh my god. This is a disaster. Alright, this is fine. Holy shit, I'm bad. Okay. This is fine, this is fine. It's the hardest level in the whole run, honestly, so... This is fine. Oh yeah, Will, if you're watching, sorry I said a bad word. Nice. Actually, I don't think that saves any time at all. That's fine. I had the mask. That wasn't worth doing though, because I had to wait on that anyways. Oh well. This is all improv, really. I have no idea what cycles I'm on. I messed it up so bad. Alright. We're out of there at least. At least I didn't die. Could have been worse, I guess. Okay. We're out of there. Alright, that was the end of Island 1. So now we're on to Island 2, which has 2 bosses. And some of my favorite levels, actually. Starts off really slow, though, with Up the Creek, unfortunately. It's just like Upstream, just longer. And easier, actually. This is my favorite song out of any of the PC games, or out of any of the Crash games. Especially the original one, though. Something about these levels I always loved as a kid. Okay. I don't know how I didn't die there. See, like on console I would have got wedged there, but since I'm on PC, it actually let me jump, thankfully. Here there's a little bit interesting. I wait for this fish to come up, so I knock him forward and he snipes these 3 crates that were right here. It doesn't actually save time, so you can still spin all 3 of them, but it's just nicer than having to time the spin and actually break all 3. Alright. That's the second worst level in the run. The very worst level is also on this island, unfortunately. Alright. Got Ripperoo now, which is most people's least favorite boss, casually, because it's really, really annoying to time the hits. But hopefully I don't mess up this first hit. As long as I get the first hit right, we should be good. But it's been a while, so... I think we're good. It might have been late, but... No, we got it. I just jump on that one right when it starts moving. And then we have a mask, so I just spin that one. Oh shit, I might have waited too long there. No, we're good. Okay. I spaced out a bit there, but yeah, you just step on that one. if you timed it just right, you can get like a weird glitched animation with Rue's death that saves like a second and a half, but I think it's frame perfect. So it's really hard to get on PC since it's 60 FPS. Alright. There's a good chance I'll die immediately in this level. Oh no, this is Lost City, never mind. I was thinking Temple Ruins. Alright. This level, I'm actually getting every crate because I want the green gem for later. So I probably won't talk a lot because I have to focus a lot on my inputs to make sure I get the crates correctly. It's like a 2-second time save. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it though, because I don't expect it to go well. Yeah, I'm just going to go here. If you like wait and set up a cycle later, you can save like 2 seconds, but it's really, really, really tight. And I have a feeling I'm going to be messing this up anyways. Yeah. If you can catch that platform before it pulls in, and then you'd catch that platform, but it's fine. It's annoyingly hard to get if you haven't been practicing it a lot. It was way harder to get on console. At least it's easier on PC, but... Alright, and then here I'm going to use the mask to skip waiting on a cycle there. So unfortunately in this game, unlike the originals, you actually have to get all the boxes in every bonus, and I have to actually play all the bonuses. But this one's not too bad. Nice. Bounding straight from that last box directly onto the portal is kind of hard, but saves like half a second or something. Press jump too early there and walked into the wall. Alright. I thought I jumped too early and was going to get hit by that guy. I don't have to wait there, but I really don't like to lose my mask to those bats, so I decided to wait a little bit. Trigger is probably disappointed. Alright, this is one of my favorite parts of the entire run, actually. Okay. That didn't go super clean, but it went pretty well. I spun all the crates that you normally have to bounce 5 times to hit, so that went pretty well. It wasn't how I hoped, but it was good. Normally I go in front of that guy, but I didn't go down enough, so I bounced on his head and it spooked me. Alright. So yeah, we got the green gem, and that's because it lets us skip Castle Machinery near the very, very end of the run. It lets us skip the entire level, so it's worth the extra time here to grab it in order to save time way later in the run. Alright, this is what I thought I was playing for some reason, because I'm rusty. There's a jump like immediately that I'm going to go for, but there's a high chance I'll die. And if I die, it's fine, I just lose the mask, but hopefully I get it. Of course. I did too short of a jump. I needed to do like a medium jump, and I did not. That is what I needed to do, so that way you can catch that. Holy shit, that was close. Okay. But I lost the mask now, so normally I would get mask form from the next mask I'll get, but here I won't, but that's okay. It doesn't lose a whole ton of time. As long as I leave this level with 2 masks, we're good. So there I jumped out and back to trigger that flame back there to spawn a little sooner. So that way I can just go across it right away without waiting. And right here is where I would have gotten the mask form, but it's okay. We didn't get it. As long as I leave with 2 masks, we're good. Hopefully I catch this still. Oh wow, I was way late on that cycle. It's probably because I respawned after dying. Actually, since I died, I get to show off something here at the end. Yeah, normally the mass form would last until right here, so I wouldn't have to wait on that fire at all. Alright, but since I died in the level, I get to actually just go right here. Because for some reason, if you've died once, those two smashers just break and don't work. So normally they would like block you or smash you if you went over the top like that, but since I died once, they're just open. You can also land between them, like in the gap in between, and they'll bug out. So even if you didn't die, you can kind of go through them without waiting, but that's a lot harder to do. Alright, this first bridge level, they're pretty notorious, but I'm just gonna play and hopefully it'll be cool. Okay. Nice, missed the very last rope. That's pretty good. Alright, now the fun part. So jumping's faster, so even though it's risky, just jump. Doing short jumps isn't so bad, because it's like the momentum Crash has from falling down is what makes you kind of slip off the ropes. So if you jump from shorter, hey, I got an achievement, let's go. Playing on Nintendo Steam, so I actually don't know what that achievement could possibly have been for. Okay. So the ice, when they're going like the way you're going, they give you a little boost forward. So I try to like optimize those little boosts there, but it's pretty sketchy. I don't like to go for that one because, I don't know, sometimes I go for it, sometimes I don't. They're pretty minimal time saves. But yeah, that's Road to Nowhere. Didn't die. Getting on those ropes is a lot harder than it looks, but it's significantly harder if you play on console than on PC. Something about the hitbox is different. You just slip off a lot easier. Alright, this is the lamest level in the whole run, Boulder Dash. It's just boulders, but longer, and really annoying. And it really sucks at 105% because you get to play it 3 times. Super fun. But at least we only had to play it once. Felt different to me, but I don't know. See, this is just, oh, there's some strats to it. I like jump over these. You can get like a little boost on them and hug the turn better. But other than that, there's not much to this besides hugging the way the level's turning. I almost died. Almost died there too. There's no reason to spin that crate. I don't know why I did. Any crates that the boulder breaks counts for you, so like you don't have to break them yourself. If the boulder breaks it, you're good to go. Whereas in the original, the boulder will like bounce around and like bounce over crates instead of breaking them, so in this game it's a lot easier. You just let the boulder do all the work, and all you have to do is get the ones in the tunnels. Okay. Yeah, that's Boulder Dash. Okay. So now we're on the second hardest level in the game, I would say. I think Native Fortress is harder than this, just because the cycle is really hard to catch. But this level is just so long. Nothing's particularly hard, it's just everything has to go just right, or else the whole level gets messed up. So hopefully I get it. Okay. I intentionally did something there to make sure these bats didn't spawn early and block me there. The rest is just kind of going. Try not to stop at all. You're forced to stop on some of these, which they kind of limit how fast you can do the level. It's a very, very cycle-based level, so it's all about just making sure you catch the cycle you want to catch and don't fall behind. Right here, you intentionally wait here because there's just no point to going faster, and it's really, really hard to go faster there, so you catch the same cycle regardless of what you do. Okay, so we should be good. We should have got here at the right time. The reason when you get the right time is these pole boards, they don't start their cycle until you reach the bottom of this section. But these rotating platforms up here. Oh no, my jump. I forgot. If you're standing against the back of the wall, it can eat your jump a lot. You're supposed to like move out here, but I forgot. So now we're on, I have no idea what cycles. So this will be interesting. Like normally if the wall messes you up, it's like worse because usually you fall down a lot more. So at least that wasn't that bad of a time loss. It's just I have no idea what these cycles are going to be like. Here I'm grabbing the mask and failing to bounce up to that platform. So that's good. Alright, the fire was down. Okay. I'm trying to think how far behind I am. I think it's one cycle. Oh, that stupid bug. At least I got to show that off. The camera can break and then just like totally freak out there. It's happened to me a lot recently. It never ever happened to me once, and then past little while, I jumped too early. Oh, no, we're good. We'll still have one mask. Actually, I want 2 masks. Let's grab this. I'll wait here. Yeah, I did that jump way too early. I just forgot what I need, how long I needed to wait. I'm gonna not go for this because I really want to make sure I have masks. There's like a strat here that saves a lot, but because I really, really want to have masks and I had no idea how this cycle would line up, I'm just gonna take this slow. Because Koala Kong is a really cool strat that I want to at least try to show off. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to wait on that fire or not, so I just played that a little safe. Okay. This climbing section can be really mean sometimes, but it was super nice here. That's good. Okay. It's like barely worth it to grab all those crates if you do it really quickly, just so less fall on you here. I think anyways. I like roughly timed it. Alright, Koala. Hopefully I get this so I get to actually show it. There's a way to clip behind the wall and then spin the thing. Probably should have set to offline. It's fine. Slime's a cool guy. Alright, so I switched to 30 FPS, I think. It doesn't look like 30 FPS. Oh, I forgot VSync is on, dude. Oh well, hang on. Nope. Yeah, I didn't know VSync was on. That's my bad. I'll go for it again. Normally, I would, actually, I guess I would go for it again if I had to. That sucks. No, I hit a boulder too. Alright, well this is a travesty. Anyways, I would have clipped through the wall, and then if I spun Koala, it would do 2 damage instead of just 1. So he'd only end up throwing 2 boulders, like, optimally. But here, he's gonna throw 5 because I hit a minecart, and I didn't clip. And I did the menu twice. I should have checked if VSync was on before the run started. I just forgot that that was even a thing, because I always have VSync off on my own computer. That's okay. For some reason, I guess I should explain. If VSync's on, it cannot drop to 30 FPS. Like, it just won't. It'll stay on 60 even if you switch it. For some strange reason. Okay. We beat him. I'm on the wrong side of the wall, but we beat him. I wanted one mask leaving, but it's fine. I really wanted to try a second time. I think the setup I got the first time actually would have worked if I was actually 30 FPS. I should have realized, because I knew it looked 60, but I don't have the FPS counter like I normally do, so I wasn't sure. Alright, it's heavy machinery. It's kind of cycle-based. But since I'm not getting mask form, it'll be a little different. Or no, sorry, I am getting mask form. I'm just not doing a damage abuse that I want to do. So the cycles won't be exactly what I want. But that's not till the end of the level. I did that weird. I don't normally do it that way. Alright. Good. So yeah, if I had two masks, I would damage through that vent right there and not wait on these two, but I really want to get mask form over here. I spun super early, but we got it at least on the way down. Alright, let's see if I die. Going for this. Oh, I pushed diagonal, no. I even got the hard part, and then I accidentally pushed diagonal on the input there and didn't reach the jump. This run is going super well, I gotta say. I just realized actually I didn't need to grab that second mask. It's fine. There's try you can do without mask from here too, but this is already going wonderfully, so I'm just gonna be careful. Oh my god, please. There we go. Well, so far I've messed up, I think, everything that's difficult, but I haven't made like a really dumb error at least, so I think it's going okay.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, okay, I know that run. Maxim. Yeah, Maxim. There's a guy I follow.
Alright. Oh wait, no, I did want two masks. I'm so forgetful about this run. It's been a bit. I was really slow there actually. Huh. I could snipe that enemy into the mask form, but I didn't for some reason. I must have been mashing triangle kind of slow. Because how fast do you skip the cutscene actually affects it? Because during the cutscene, the cycles are all actually going already. Okay. No! That's fine. I was trying to jump between them, but for some reason I'm like slightly slow. I'm not sure what that was about. But it's fine, because I didn't need the second mask. I actually was going to lose it on purpose anyways, so that's fine. That was just a slow way of losing it, but it wasn't a big deal. Okay. This is like the scariest level on the run, generator room. Just because you can die anywhere, because you can just fall, and then we do a lot of jumping over the places you can die, because it's faster. So hopefully I don't mess this up. This is a really cool level actually. It's really fun to play. It's just stressful. Hit that question mark crate literally just to break that one box right there. But it's worth it because you still catch the same cycle. Alright. So this is why I wanted to lose a mask, so I wouldn't get mask form there. Because it makes this actually slower. I didn't get... You can snipe that enemy into the crates back there. Nice. Okay. Got all the tough strats. There's some stuff you can do at the end, but it's really inconsistent for me, so I'm not going to go for too much of it. Okay. You can actually jump on this hop pipe and not take damage if you do it just right, and then you don't have to ride that platform very long, but it's really, really, really precise, and if you die, it's frustrating because you lose your masks. And I want mask form in the next level. Alright, that was a good gen run. Got all the corner cutting I wanted to do. This level is pretty simple. It's just straightforward, literally. Just walk up here, get mass form, and then it's just straight up. Unfortunately, the mass form doesn't break the barrels, so you still have to jump over them. But the mass form is still really, really good, even though you have to jump so much, because it breaks all these crates really easily. And then you still get to run with it a lot, even though you're jumping a lot. So yeah, these two masks I have right now. Oh yeah, there's a visual bug, so it looks like I only have one. That like happened whenever they patched the game for PC to come out. But I have two masks right now, even though it's not golden. And I want both of these masks all the way until High Road, or not High Road, past High Road is what I meant to say. Because I need them both in Slippery Climb, and there's no other masks between here and Slippery Climb. So if I get hit, I lose a lot of time in Slippery Climb, all the way like 4 levels down. So I'm going to do my best to not get hit and not die. There's Pinstripe. He shoots you with a machine gun. Or Tommy gun, I guess. I'm not sure what it's called. The strat I'm going to go for, you can cancel an animation of his. I don't know if I got it there or not. I didn't. You can cancel his shooting animations for here and here, but they're really, really precise. Like, getting them on 60 FPS is nearly impossible. I intentionally let him cross there without hitting him, because after you've done 3 damage, you want him to be on the left side, because he'll immediately let you hit him like that. So it's worth it to let him walk an extra time to do that. And then for the last hit, you can just stand under here, and you don't have to jump. You just spin, and he dies. Alright. That's Pinstripe. He's pretty simple. You just hide behind the chairs so you don't get hit, and spin him. Not super interesting. Alright, the other infamous level. High Road. Alright, I am nervous about dying here. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to snipe that turtle backwards. I forgot though, since I skipped that one crate in the wall. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm not dying somehow, so we're good. I'm so stressed out about dying. It's ridiculous. Normally I would go on the ropes for this part, even though you don't really have to. Just because these red platforms do slow you down slightly. But I'm not feeling super confident at the moment with this. We're almost done though. I'm also not going to slide down this ice because sometimes you don't make the jump back onto the rope. Okay, we're out of there. Okay. So this level has the coolest strat in the game. Hopefully I can just let it speak for itself and I actually get it. generally get it. So I think we're okay. But I'm not going to explain it until afterwards.
I used to want to get into building computers for myself, but it's just there's no
Okay. Trying to spin both those crates in both those places, but whatever. Nice. I'm listening, by the way. I don't actually have audio in these headphones. I haven't heard anything, but I'm just gonna jump down. No. I couldn't hear any of the enemies, unfortunately, since I didn't have the audio in headphones. Well, you got to see the hyper jump at least. I didn't trust that. So I was just walking across the back wall to the right at the end of the level, which you can take the time to fix the camera, but that's slow. But I probably should have, since I don't have the best audio cue at the moment. So we died, and I had to play the whole level again because I skipped the checkpoint because I kind of flew through the air. We call that a hyper jump. It's kind of like a proxy if you watch fire runs. You kind of just take damage and get wedged into the spike at just the right spot. And if you mash X, you just get a ton of upward momentum for some reason. And especially on 60 FPS, you just go flying. So it takes you up, and on the back of the wall, you can just walk across it all the way to the end of the level instead of playing the rest of the level. And I was trying to do that and listen for a certain bird enemy, so I knew when to jump down. But I messed up. I should have grabbed that checkpoint because I'm not super practiced in this top layer, but hopefully we don't die again. There's a good chance I'm going to die again, though. We're going to be seeing a lot of slippery right now. I'm going to wait here. I really don't want to risk it. Alright. Let's try to go for there. I was not feeling confident, though. So we're just going to take this kind of slow. Just want to get out of here. Oh yeah, I have to wait since I didn't do the other strat. Glad I remembered that. That would have sucked. I'm going to wait on that guy because he has trolled me a lot in the past. Yeah, let's make sure we got out of this level. I'm not going to do anything too dumb. That was a little sketchy. Well, you got to see the glitch and you got to see me actually play the level, so that's fine. I literally died to that enemy, by the way. When I died, it was to that enemy right there. I barely didn't walk far enough to make it into the portal. I literally landed in front of him and then walked into him. Like, I was that close to doing it right. I should have spun just in case, I guess, actually, when I think about it. Okay. So this level has a gimmick where the Aku Aku is a light source and the rest of the level is dark. That's pretty much it. The rest of it's just jumping. It's not super interesting. There's some strats. I guess I might as well go for them. Maybe not too. Starts here. Nice. That's a really short death, thankfully. I had a feeling that was going to happen. You can get like caught on the ledge if you don't go out enough before you go left. Like that. Doing it here doesn't actually save you time because you have to wait on this anyways. Alright. I sort of got it. Wasn't exactly how I wanted that to go, but it's whatever. I let that rat live on purpose. So I'm gonna go for a stupid thing here. Oh, I was barely late. You, if you let that rat live, like I did, this rat will spawn earlier, so he'll walk off and catch you like that. That's what I meant to do the first time. Shoutouts to Jordy for that strat. There's two different ways you can delay him though, and I did the one that saves more time, but I'm less practiced in, so that was my bad for going for that. I should have done the one I'm more familiar with, which is the second one, what I actually got just then. It's okay, that was a really short dab. Alright, Jaws. This level's just stressful because it's hard. Oh no. You don't have to jump for either of those. I've been going for the flame skip here, but it doesn't actually save time unless you do a lot more stuff on top of it. So wait, I was really confused right there. I don't remember that platform being so low when I get there. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do something here where I don't get hit by the flame. Alright, we got hit, but at least we didn't die, so it's whatever. If I save that mask, I could have used it later. It's pretty precise to, like, you can land right on the side of the fire and walk along the rail and jump off of it instead of using the mask, but it's fine. And you want to go across that without waiting because it lets you catch this right here just barely. If you had waited on the fire, you would have not caught that cycle. Alright. Other mask we're going to use is up here. I'm going to walk into this snake and cut into this fire with the iframes. And it skips all that. And then I would have used the second mask to jump straight into that fire over there from the platform up high, but since we don't have it, I had to wait, so I might as well grab those crates. And the end of level. Just waiting on a lot of these smashers. Alright. So this is the most boxes that fall on Crash in the entire game. Just completely kills him down there. And then it just doesn't stop. He just keeps getting smashed. Poor guy. Alright. So, remember when I got that green gem forever ago? Yeah, this is that green gem. Yep, hardest level in the whole game. The level's actually really, really fun, so it's kind of a shame that it gets skipped, but it's just faster, so gotta do whatever's faster. Sorry, Kane, I could have done gemless. Alright, this is what I was practicing before the run for a bit, just to make sure the game was working. And I didn't get it, so hopefully we get it here. I found this sort of recently. After he throws these purple potions, if you stand there and he smashes them, it actually skips a whole mixing animation. So he immediately throws the green slimes. And I do it again here. Oh wait, I want to stand in the middle. Alright. You can't skip the mixing animation for the purple potions, unfortunately, but you can for the green ones when he throws the slimes. Okay. Hopefully I got this time. No! I'll get a second try. Actually, I'm not sure. I think I jumped early again, just like when I was practicing. It's really the only way to mess it up is jump early, so I should really just be jumping late, if anything. So that's my bad. I did not get, well, I guess I got hyper jump, but other than that, I didn't get a single difficult strat this round, unfortunately. But if you watch my world record run, oh shit. I forgot what part of the phase I was on. Okay, we're good. The fact I didn't die there was shocking. Alright, this is a questionable. Okay. Rico's giving me the craziest look right now. Anyways, if you watch my world record run, it gets all the hard strats. So if you want to see them, go watch them on speedrun.com. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Just immediately jumps on his head right when he transforms instead of waiting for the rock to fall and use the rock to get on his head. The timing's just kind of precise of when to jump. And then Crash can levitate. Also, the wall doesn't break. Brio just falls straight through the wall somehow. He just clips through it. It's weird. At least we got it second try, so I still got to show it off a bit. Oh. I definitely should have practiced this. Alright. There's a pretty tight cycle you can catch in this level. It's basically just a constant race from beginning to end. I need to move as little left and right as possible. And I want to jump into this as soon as possible. That might have been a little late, actually. It's going to have to be really clean if I want to catch it. I'll be able to, there's a point where I'll be able to tell if I'm going to catch it or not, though, and then just bail out if I need to. I got a little caught in a door back there, too, so we'll see. Slightly faster to go to the right of that guy. No, that was a cycle I needed to catch. I felt like I could have beat it, but just barely didn't. That's fine. Good thing I intentionally sniped that guy before I spun the checkpoint, just in case, so I didn't have to get rid of those TNT. Okay, I was afraid the slimes can like bounce you if you spin them while they're on the ground, and I thought I did that right there, so I just panicked a bit. Okay. That's a lab. That was questionable again. I'm curious how I'm doing on estimate, but I have no idea because loads vary so much. But yeah. We get this really fun level. So remember, I only got a green gem, but hey, there's a crystal gem platform right there. Wow. It's a tough one. All right, this is the end of the run. We're just killing Cortex, and then we're out of here. Cortex is a completely like scripted auto-scroller fight. You just spin the green orbs back at him. Oh my god, Nintendo trolled me a bit. Disconnected me for a bit, but we're good. I was going to mess with Cortex a little, but it's fine. So if you jump out like that when you spin the green orbs, you spin them a little sooner, so it saves a tiny bit of time, but that's the only way really to save any time on this fight. Unfortunately. I wish we had a cool strat for him, but we don't. Stand up here so I can spin this one a little sooner, and it's less scary to go underneath that one. This is the hardest phase. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay, we're good. Alright, so time is right when the green orb hits Cortex. So, time. that was a run. Yeah. Hopefully it was enjoyable still. I'm gonna let this play, because might as well. We get to see Tana. Tana's pretty cool. We didn't even save her, but I mean she's here, I guess. We fly away on the blimp, and Cortex falls and starts Crash 2. Shoutouts to Vicarious Visions. All right. Yeah. See you guys.